Outdoor Genetics
podcast.
It's just a clip.
Hey guys, welcome to the Outdoor Genetics podcast. Really excited today because we have a special guest with us. We have Max. Max, how are you doing, man?
I'm good, mate. How are you doing?
Man, I am doing fantastic. Why don't you tell everybody who you are, what you do, who you're with? I'm really looking forward to this, so get through it really quick.
So as I said before, my name's Max. Thanks, John, for having me on here. So I'm one of the co-owners of True Blue Broadheads, a company based out of Australia. We've been making broadheads for 3 or 4 years now, and wanted to jump on here and have a chat with John and pretty much talk about the cultural and hunting differences, I guess, between Australia and the United States, and just have a bit of a yarn and catch up. Also, actually, John, before we get into it, anyone who's listening to the podcast today, we have a discount code. So if you use the code Outdoor Genetics, you'll automatically get a discount for listening to the podcast. So just go onto our website, www.truebluebroadheads.com, and anything on the website you'll have a discount code now for. So
That is awesome, and that is all. When you told me that, we were talking before we started recording, you told me that, it gave me goosebumps. I just thought that was really cool that y'all went out of y'all's way to do that, just for setting up the podcast. So on our end, thank y'all very much for doing that.
no problem at all, John.
But so real quick, granted, being the co-owner, one of the co-owners of True Blue Broadheads, I could sit here and talk to you about business all day long. And as that does sound like fun to me, but there are other questions and things that I want to talk about when it comes to especially hunting, because y'all have got some wildlife over there that doesn't even, like, what we have over here doesn't even come close to comparing to what y'all have over there. And I'm eager to talk about it. And so it's like, I've been, for years, it's always kind of been a dream to be able to visit over there and just to see, right? But then I get to looking at things like, I'm just going to say, like the snake population. Y'all have got a whole bunch of like the world's most deadliest snakes in y'all's population, or in y'all's area. Y'all have, 21 of the world's most deadliest snakes in Australia?
Yeah.
Like they're all there?
Like that. Yeah, that's right.
So when you're going hunting fishing, no matter what you're doing, I guess you're constantly got to keep your head on a swivel.
I guess growing up in Australia, it becomes a bit of a normal thing. We've always got snakes around, and if you leave them alone, they leave you alone, kind of thing. I always had this conversation. I got a couple of American friends, and it blows my mind. Like, you guys think how dangerous and deadly it is here, but I can't even imagine what it would be like to go take your trash out and a bear be eating out of it. That just blows my mind.
Well, and don't get me wrong, like here in Oklahoma, where I'm actually from, we don't have bears directly around us. Now, if I travel just a few hours over, we've got them. And then, of course, we start moving up into the northern states. They're all over the place, and they are beautiful. But, I was listening to, I believe it was Joe Rogan, and they were talking about, things that you get comfortable with. There's certain dangers that you get comfortable with. And it's like you said, growing up over there, you're just kind of used to it, But I'm looking at it like over here, like here where I live, I think we've only got like, it's either 6 or 7 venomous snakes that reside here in my state. And
Right.
That's nothing. I think of 21 of the world's most deadliest snakes, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, I snake hunt. We go out and catch the rattlesnakes here, and that's fun and all, but I think of 21 different species. I'm like, man, that would almost have me on edge.
Yeah, we do come across them. Like, I've been fishing and hunting and seen, I guess the most common ones that we get where I live is the brown snake. We also get taipans, and we also get the red-bellied black snake. So The brown snake is probably the most, I guess, deadly out of those three. And it's not very fortunate because the color of them, they blend in quite well. Whereas the red belly, as the name suggests, has a black back but a red belly. So they stand out quite well. The brown snakes, generally, you leave them alone, they leave you alone. You've been out in the bush hunting before and nearly stepped on a couple. It was only a couple of months ago, my business partner Phil and I were hunting, and he just shot this pig, and he's come down the hill, and I'm halfway between him and wherever his pig is, and he's gone, hey, you can't come any more forward, there's a brown snake between the two of us. There's a snake of some sort between the two of us. So I guess the only danger we face, Australia is quite a big country with quite a small population, so wherever we go hunting, we might be quite a while away from the nearest town or hospital and stuff. So if a brown snake bites you, you're in trouble. You've got to quickly stop that venom from flowing. I'm not exactly sure how the venom works. I don't know if it coagulates the blood or if it attacks your central nervous system, but pretty much you just got to try and stop that venom from flowing, not freak out, don't go for a run. But whereas the red belly black snake and stuff, I think from what I understand, it's the deadliness of it all is based upon if you're allergic to it. Now I could be wrong, we might have to fact check this, but I think the venom only kills you if you're allergic to it. Whereas, it's funny, the brown snake, a mature brown snake, like a full-bodied brown snake, is less deadly than a baby brown snake. So a baby or a juvenile brown snake doesn't know how to control its venom. Snakes, the snakes here, I guess, from what I understand, and as I said, we might need to fact check some of this stuff, but is that the baby ones, when they hit you, they inject everything they got, whereas the adult snakes know how to control their venom output. But regardless, you're going to be crook. You're going to be sick.
Right.
So a lot of us hunt in, we'll hunt in like high calved boots, so shoes that come up quite high on our legs. We'll have gaiters on or have jeans underneath our hunting gear. We gear up for it, but no, not
for the just in case.
That's right. Yeah.